All right, the reaction system of carbon-sulfur forming carbon disulfide is at equilibrium. Which of the following statements describes the behavior of the system if the partial pressure of carbon disulfide is reduced? All right, I'm going to rewrite this equation. The reason I'm doing that is because I wanted to write a few things underneath this. It's not so much an ice table per se, but I want to draw attention to a couple things to help you see what the final answer will be. All right, first thing I'm going to do when I do this is I'm actually going to essentially mark out the carbon. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm not expecting anything to change with the pressure or concentration of that, simply because it is a solid. So anything dealing with carbon regarding the pressure or the concentration is a mistake. There's no way it's going to change that regardless of whether this is reduced or increased, and it's simply because it is a solid. All right, but everything else is at play. Any gases or liquids we have to focus on. Now, pressure, since this is asking about pressure, that would actually eliminate liquids. But if it talked about concentration, the liquids will matter. But this is this particular question, how it's worded, both the sulfur and the carbon disulfide will be affected because they are both gases. All right, but our statement says we're going to reduce the carbon disulfide. Since we're reducing one of our reagents, Le Chatelier says we'll actually stress the system and cause the reaction to go towards the substance we removed. And since it's going towards the carbon disulfide, we would see the partial pressure of the carbon disulfide slowly increase again, and at the same time the sulfur will decrease. And once we have those two things known, we just look at our answers and figure out which answer best fits that description. Because I definitely could have had an answer where it says the sulfur decreases, the partial pressure of the sulfur decreases, or I'm looking for something where it says the carbon disulfide increases.